Hey, what's up? What's going on? It's me, Mary Jane. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like the video. Please share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peoples, my peeps. So, anyways, let's get into it. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Season 6, Episode 11. And we start off with Jocelyn with the snapback. She got her body back just like that. That's some crazy shit. So now, if you ever get the baby fat, you know you can do it. If Jocelyn can do it, you can do it, basically. So anyways, Jocelyn got her snap back, basically, and she said that she had Bonnie in the toilet, basically, when she's talking to Melissa and she's talking to Jessica Dime, basically. They all meet up, they're talking, basically. Jocelyn's talking about she's co-parenting with Steven. She's going to let Stevie be there for her and her daughter, basically, and going to try to make this shit work, basically, because she don't want to be a single mom. I told you, she didn't want to be no single mom. Nobody wants to be a single mom. So anyways, Carly Red started talking about, what happened at Tommy's wine tasting, basically, and how she got into it with Tommy and how she got into it with Tammy, basically. And Jocelyn in her confession was like, damn, I ain't even around. These bitches are still fighting over me. They need to grow up, get it right, get it tight, basically. So Jocelyn is like, wow, they fighting over me. I ain't even there. I ain't even around. You know what I'm saying? They need to move on, do something with their life. Jocelyn is just throwing shade, but she does look good. And she got that snap back. So anyways, then we get to Melissa. Melissa talks about, hey, let me tell you what went down when I went to go see Jock with Carly Red and Tommy. Well, basically, she went to go see Jock with Cena and Carly Red, basically to confront Tammy and all this other bullshit. But basically, let me say, Jessica throws in that, Trashy Mimi brought up that, that Dime was at Jocelyn's video shoot, and Jocelyn is laughing like, yeah. And Dime is like, yeah, she was running her mouth, basically. But basically, Trashy Mimi didn't know it was a secret. Or did she? And she was just waiting to stir the pot. So anyways, Melissa talks about, what happened between her when she went to the comedy club to see Jock, when she went with Cena and she went with Carly Red, basically, and Tommy and Trashy Mimi was there with Jock, basically, and Scrappy. And so, they're laughing at you. And so, Melissa's like, Carly stepped up. She threw her bracelet right at Tommy's head and hit her like boom, and Tommy tried to fly and jump over there and get her, but she couldn't, basically. So Melissa's like, this shit is crazy. And so Jocelyn like, so Jock is fucking with Carly and Tommy. So anyways, Jocelyn is kind of proud of Carly Red because she stood up to Tommy, basically. Jocelyn pressed charges against her, basically, and Carly went to go confront her to get that head up, but we know what would have happened. But Jocelyn is like, Carly and Tommy, oh boy, but you got to give her balls. You can say whatever you want to say about Carly, but she got balls, basically, and she's gonna do whatever the fuck she want to do. Ain't no stopping us now. Ain't no stopping Carly Red, basically. So then basically, Dime is just like, these bitches are worthless, basically. And so Jocelyn is just like, these bitches is tired. They are tired. They need to grow up because I don't move on and I grew up. These bitches need to grow up, basically. So it is what it is. So then we get to Jock. Jock and Carly Red's about to meet up. Jock lives out in the woods. So basically, Carly Red goes see her man Jockey, and basically Jock is laying on the couch with his hood on like, damn, I gotta film this scene, what the fuck. Basically, Jock says that he's been laying low from all the women in his life, basically, because it blew up in his face at the comedy club. Basically, he hasn't heard from Tommy and he hasn't heard from Cena, but guess what? Guess who calls him? Carly Red. Carly calls me talking about she wants to talk. Jock is like, I don't know if I'm even in the mood to, honestly, I don't know if I'm even in the mood to listen to Carly Red, basically. So anyways, Carly Red shows up and Carly Red is like, you hurt me, blase in the third. I don't know why you don't keep it real. Basically, then Jock goes, you know what? I didn't smash Tommy. I didn't have sex with Tommy, so I thought he did smash Tommy, so I'll take that back, Tommy. You didn't give your pussy to Jock. I'll take that back. I can own that. So basically, Jock is like, nah, I didn't even smash. And basically, I'm going to be real with you, Carly. I think Tommy was only rocking with me so she can get back at you, basically. That's what that was all about. And it's my fault that I let her get too close and I let it get under your skin and let it bother you when I should have cut the situation out of my life. I should have cut the shit short, basically, with time. And then basically Carly starts to cry. And Jock is laughing. Jock is like, look at Carly red crocodile tears, looking like that makeup is running down her face like a landslide, basically. Jock is too much. And so basically, Jock was like, but you ain't keeping 100 with me anyway. And then, Carly's like, I did keep it 100. And then Carly starts to cry, and she's talking about, I don't know what you did to me. I don't know. It's the voodoo that you do when you do that spice, salt, and pepper. Makes me want to shoot Beru. So anyways, Carly's like, I don't know what the voodoo that you did to me, but you're the only man that gets under my skin. You're the only one that makes me feel this way. And Jock is just looking at her like, look at Carly. And so Carly tears. She's crying a river, basically. So anyways, it is what it is. And basically, after the tears, Carly Red is like, I'm having a grand opening. I moved to a new spot. I would like for you to show up, Jock. I would like for you to be at my grand opening. Basically, only to fuck with Jock and throw shit in his face. Carly is a mess. So anyways, that's over. So then we get to Rashida. Rashida goes to her store, and she meets it with her mama. She meets it for her mama, and her mama got purple hair. I didn't notice last episode she had purple hair, or if I did, I didn't really pay attention to her, basically. So anyways, but the purple hair kind of looks good on Miss Charlene. You know what I mean? Kind of look good. I guess it's just me. So anyways, Rashida is like, who I did was that for you to get up on stage and do what you did at Scrappy's going away party, basically, or bachelor party, basically. And so Miss Charlene said it was a little bit of both, baby. Somebody had to do something, because you ain't saying nothing. This man is going around talking shit about you and then embarrassing you all over TV, all over the internet, everywhere. And he's over there talking shit to Scrappy about how the reason why he's cheating is because you haven't been giving him no sex for like 9 months or whatever, basically. So somebody had to stand up. Somebody had to do something, because I can't let my baby be dragged in these streets like this. And basically Rashida was like, it don't matter if I didn't have sex with him for a year. It doesn't give him the right. Bitch, yes it does. Let me tell you, that's why they got the song The Clean Up Woman. Because if you ain't sexing your man for a year or 9 months or 4 months or 3 months, he's going to get it somewhere else. Basically, that's what it is. Men are different from women. When they need to bust, they need to bust. There's some women I need to bust too as well. But, you know what I mean? Don't be like, okay, don't wonder why your man is cheating on you if you ain't fucking him. He's going to get it, because there's plenty of women who will toss it up. So Rashida, you need to stop tossing it up and chewing that bubblegum, girlfriend, because that's just sick logic. So all you women out there, if you don't have sex with your man, doesn't mean he's not going to go out there and get it from somewhere else. So make sure you take care of home first, and then go do your business. Home is your kingdom and your castle. Make sure that shit is solid and you're on a solid foundation, basically. Then go play your little games, whatever you want to play with your husband or your wife, but make sure home is taken care of, basically. So anyways, Miss Charlene is just like, somebody got to do something, because you being disrespected like it ain't nobody's business out here. I can't be having that. As long as I got a breathing bone in my body, I'm not going to let no man drag you up and down the streets and make you look stupid, basically. But she didn't say that, but that's just how she feels. That's how I'm assuming she feels, and that's how she's coming off. So anyways, then we get to Tommy. Tommy meets up with Trashy Mimi, basically. And Tommy tells us that she's out on bond, and basically she's trying to turn over a new leaf as well, and she don't want to be around anybody that's going to get her in trouble, basically. And they're talking about Carly Red, the incident with Carly Red at the comedy club. And Tommy's like, Trashy Mimi had my back, and Trashy Mimi was like, yeah girl, I got your back, I got your back, I got your back, I got your front. So basically Tommy's just like, Carly is trying me. She ain't no threat. She can't do nothing. She can't hurt me. The only reason why she's running around these streets acting all stupid and crazy and trying to confront me is because I'm out on bond and I'm being watched, and I really can't do nothing because I'll go to jail, basically. And so, Trashy Mimi is like, so what about forgiving Jocelyn? Because, it looks like Jocelyn changed since she has the baby and everything. And Tommy's like, I can't believe this trashy bitch is telling me this right now. And so Tommy's like, would you forgive her if she had you out on bond? You got to pay money and you being watched by the police, the popos. And so Tommy's like, so Trashy Mimi's like, I don't know. So anyways, Tommy is just like, whatever, it's all good. I'll forgive Jocelyn if she dropped them charges. Basically, that makes sense. I will rock with Jocelyn and forgive her if she dropped them charges. So basically, if Jocelyn dropped them charges, maybe we can see Jocelyn and Tommy chilling together. But I don't think that's gonna happen, basically. And so anyways, Tommy's like, she's still mad at KK for inviting her mother to her wine tasting without her permission, because if she wanted her mother there, she would have invited her, basically. And she don't like these people overstepping their boundaries in her life, basically. I can't tell if Tommy's drunk or not, basically. So Tommy starts to cry. Mimi says some kind words to her, like, you're a beautiful person inside and out, girlfriend, and you can make it. You're a survivor. And Trash Mimi does have her blue hair today. So anyways, moving forward, we get to KK. KK go meets up with Tommy's mom, Samantha, basically. And basically, you know, they meet up at a bar, which is a bad idea. But it doesn't look like, you know, Samantha's drinking right now. But she's possibly under the influence. So anyways, KK, so basically they're having conversations, going back and forth. And Samantha says, what you think you Tommy's mother? Would you want to be Tommy's mother? Maybe, you know, I know you guys act alike. You guys are similar and got the same attitude. But you ain't her mother, baby. I'm her mother, basically. And then KK goes, what, should I be your mama too? Because every time you have a problem, you call me. You and your daughter both call me. So am I your mother too? Basically, then Samantha goes, yeah, I can understand that. Because Samantha is realizing that KK might be that lifesaver. She's probably been that lifesaver for the last 12 years, basically. So anyways, basically, you know, KK is like, you know, Samantha, the problem between you and your daughter is the alcohol. If you can give her the alcohol, you guys can have a relationship, because when Tommy's not drunk, she wants to help you. And basically, when you're not drunk, you want to help Tommy. You guys love each other, basically, but the alcohol is the problem. And so Samantha goes, alcohol ain't no problem. The alcohol ain't no problem. What are you talking about? I can drink a gallon a day and I won't be drunk. I won't be drunk in front of you. I won't be drunk in front of Tommy. I won't be drunk in front of nobody. I can drink and never get drunk, basically. I don't get drunk no more. So basically, KK goes, yeah, I know, because it's like water, but it still has an effect on your behavior and your mental abilities, basically, motherfucker. And so KK goes, I don't want you to feel like I'm trying to be you. I'm trying to be Tommy's mother, because I got my own kids, and I got my own kids with their own fucking problems. I got my own badass kids to deal with. So basically, I'm just trying to help, basically. And that's it, basically. So if Tommy's mom, and then Tommy's mom, Samantha goes, you know, Tommy doesn't want me around. She doesn't want me to be there. She just doesn't want to help. She doesn't want me to support her with a business. Basically, how can you help Tommy or support Tommy with any business when you're drinking a gallon of liquor a day? When you drink so much liquor, it's like water. You don't get drunk. Basically, you're only drinking to stay alive, because your kidneys, your liver, your body organs are basically only function off of alcohol. And if you don't have alcohol, you're going to have the shakes. Basically, alcohol is the most difficult drug to get off. You can actually die from trying to get off of alcohol. So basically, when you try to get off of alcohol, you need to go to rehab and make sure you're monitored by a doctor and a nurse and someone that has credentials to make sure that, you know, they can give you the medicine that you need so you can recover. Because, you know, when you're drinking like that and it's like water and you don't get drunk no more, your body is dependent on that. And that ain't no joke. So that means your brain functions all fucked up. So anyways, moving forward, we get Melissa. Melissa meets up with Melissa meets up with fucking Carly Red, basically. Carly Red's at her new store. She's getting ready for a grand opening. Melissa comes with the roses, basically. So Carly, in her confession, she goes, you people gonna learn today. I'm a boss ass bitch. I'm a boss businesswoman, and I can play the games with the best of them. And basically, Carly Red is right. She's been on this show since it begun, and she hasn't took a time out yet, and she keeps it interesting, and she keeps it going, and she's venturing off onto other TV shows that's on VH1, basically. So, you know, Carly Red's trying to let us know that she's handling her business. She's trying to stay relevant, basically. So anyways, Melissa convinces her to meet up with Jocelyn, because Jocelyn has turned over a new leaf. And basically, Melissa was like, yo, Carly, don't you want to check that shit off your list? That you did that, you done that, you gave her a chance. Basically, I can figure out 100 more things that Carly Red can check off her list other than meeting up with Jocelyn. But anyways, we're going to go with this flow. And so Carly Red was like, you know what, since I was at that bonfire and all that other bullshit, basically, I'll do that. I'll meet up with her. So Melissa's like, hey, I got this. So anyways, we get to KK, Samantha. They're at KK's house, about to meet up with Tommy basically, and KK looks like she's at a funeral. She's going to a funeral, and basically Samantha looks like she's going to a funeral. Basically, we find out that KK has been knowing Tommy and Samantha for 12 years basically, and it's been dysfunctional like this, and she believes that their problems run deeper than the alcohol, but the alcohol plays a major role in it. Basically, KK feels like they need to get a doctor, they need a therapist, because KK feels like she can't help them basically. So anyways, Tommy was like, I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of you. I'm tired of the drama. I don't want no parts of this. I don't want to be around you no more. You know what? If you want to make amends and turn over a new leaf or do things differently, make up with your other kids, basically. And so then that's when Tommy's mother goes, oh, Samantha goes, only time you call me when you're having boyfriend issues. Basically, she is an alcoholic, because why you in the middle of an argument like this, you're going to say only time you call me when you have boyfriend issues. These motherfuckers ain't best friends or girlfriends. You the mother. And basically, Samantha's like, I'm the mother. I'm not the daughter, basically. And so Tommy goes, yeah, you are the mother, but only way I'm going to respect you if you give me respect. So basically, they're going back and forth with each other. And so Tommy leaves. They both crying. Tommy comes back, and Tommy was like, you know what? What's the problem with you? What's going on with you? What is the issue? So then Samantha goes, you know what the issue is? I had you when I was 17 years old. I did everything I could to put food and put a roof over used children's head, basically, and to make sure you guys had a good life, basically. But I didn't want to destroy your life like I destroyed mine. You know, my criminal record fucked me up where I couldn't get a job and I couldn't work, so it was hard to support you guys. Basically, I fucked up. I made a mistake, basically, and all this other stuff. And so then, you know, Tommy was like, you know what, you really messed up. You know what my problem is? And, you know, Samantha goes, you got anger issues. And so Tommy's like, I'm not the only one with anger issues, but you know what really makes me upset, makes me mad? You had a choice when I was 14 years old, either to keep me at home or send me to juvenile hall, and you sent me to juvenile hall. And Samantha goes, maybe I did, probably, I don't know, to teach you a lesson. And the way that Samantha's remembering it, she probably was drunk when she sent Tommy to juvenile, and because she don't even remember, she says probably. And basically Tommy goes, ever since you sent me to juvenile hall, I've been there every year after that. So 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 30, every year she's been locked up ever since she was 14. So her mom really did a disadvantage with her and really fucked her over. And basically Tommy blames her mother for her life. Basically, if she would have never locked her up at 14, maybe she wouldn't have become a statistic and become institutionalized, because basically you can become institutionalized, and it seems like Tommy has became institutionalized. So damn, that shit was some deep effect, and she was like, yo, that fucked me up, mom. So anyways, we get to Jocelyn and Stevie. Basically, Jocelyn's like, they're sitting somewhere at some health bar. I'm glad they're showing healthy things, so us people that are watching this, everybody that's watching this, start eating bananas and fruits and drinking healthy drinks, basically, so you can stay alive. You can get that snap back like Jocelyn, and you can look as strong as Stevie looks. So basically Jocelyn and Stevie meets up. Jocelyn's telling Stevie that she's going to the real, basically, and then Stevie goes, are you getting paid? With that rat look on his face. And Jocelyn goes, yeah. And then Stevie goes, are you gonna cut me in on it? Straight up pimp. So anyways, you know, Jocelyn and Stevie, they're on a good level. They're co-parenting. Basically, Stevie wants to know, where's Bonnie gonna be at when you're gone? Basically, Jocelyn says, Bonnie's gonna be with my sister. You can go visit her every day, basically. Steven's like, Jocelyn, you must have forgot. I done raised 5 kids already. I might be a little rusty, and plus I got the kids at home. And so Jocelyn's like, your daughters? Oh no. And Stevie's like, well, they can fetch a bottle or 2 and change a diaper. And so you know, Jocelyn is like, you know, I want to slap one of his daughters in the face, basically, for all the shit that she be talking or whatever. So basically, it really doesn't seem like Jocelyn has turned over a new leaf, because if she did, basically the first thing she would want to do is apologize to Stevie's daughters and Ava, which is one of Stevie's daughters, basically try to mend that relationship so the daughter can be embraced with more of positivity than negativity, because Jocelyn's gonna be around, basically. So anyways, it is what it is. So moving forward, we get to the bonfire. We got all these bitches sitting around the bonfire. We got Bonnie, we got Tammy, we got Rashida, we got Carly Red, we got Mimi, and we have Sierra, and we have I think that's it. And Tammy, Rashida, Carly Red, Mimi, and Tammy basically is sitting there. Basically, Sierra burns a wig of Horia's, basically saying she wore the raggediest wigs, front lace wigs ever, so I'm burning that bitch. which is not gonna do you no good, bitch. So then we go to Tammy. She's burning the journal, which ain't gonna do you no good, bitch, because you're gonna go back to Scrappy, the same thing. I mean, I'm gonna go back to Waka Flocka, and burn the journal is nothing. And basically, Mimi burns that sex tape. Basically, Mimi burning that sex tape don't mean shit because it's all over the web. Anybody can go see it right now. They can be watching it. So anyways, we get to that. We get to Rashida talking about she don't know what she's gonna do. She's been through all this stuff, basically. And she burns the necklace that Kurt gave her when he had that sorry party, basically. So basically, we know that necklace wasn't real for her to just throw it in the fire like that, because ain't nobody throwing real jewelry in the fire, basically. So then we get to Bambi. Oh, and Bambi was there. Bambi talks about like this journey with Scrappy. She learned a lot, basically. Boo-hoo, Cry Me a River. And so then we get to Carly Red, and we find out Carly Red has a drinking problem. She's drinking 5 to 6 to 7 shots a night just to go to sleep because she's been through so much bullshit. But basically, Carly Red throws shades and saying, my problems may be bad, but they ain't as bad as Cena's and Rashida. So, you know, I'm doing my thing. Basically, so it is what it is. They feel like they're free. I don't know how. And so anyways, we get to Jocelyn and Carly Red. They meet up, basically. Diamond's there at the meet, and basically Melissa brings Carly Red in. Basically, the meeting starts off fucked up. You know, Jocelyn says to Carly Red, you ain't nothing but a messy bitch. All you do is run your mouth. You run your mouth both ways. Literally run your mouth and then whoop, doing that, basically. So you running your mouth both ways around Atlanta, basically. And so, and then Carly Red congrats Jocelyn on her baby and say, I just want positive energy. And Jocelyn's like, bitch, you don't want no positive energy. All you are is a motherfucking dog that's carrying a bone from here to here to here, back and forth, talking shit, running your mouth, basically. That's all you do is keep up drama and whatever. So Jocelyn ain't even trying to hear no peacemaking right now. So Jocelyn said, you suck Stevie off. You suck Stevie off. You fuck Stevie. Because basically Carly Red mentions that only thing I did to you was Jocelyn was trying to tell you the truth about your man Stevie, who he was fucking and all that bullshit, and you came at me. And so Jocelyn's like, why the fuck you bringing up Stevie's name or whatever, basically? But because you fucked him. And then so Carly Red goes, no, I did not fuck him. Tommy fucked him, but I ain't Tommy. And basically Jocelyn's like, yeah, you suck Stevie off. You fucked him too, because that's the only reason why you'll bring up his motherfucking name right now. Basically, Jocelyn goes, why are you yelling and making noise and all this other shit? And then so Carly Red, because I want to, because I can, basically. And Carly Red jumps up and storm off. Melissa and Dime chase after Carly Red. Basically, Jocelyn could give 2 fucks, basically. So the next episode seems like it's going to be good, because Mimi's going to find out that Jocelyn is back with Stevie. And basically, Stevie is going to ask Jocelyn to move in with her. Basically, Stevie's new orders, the Panamanian goddess, basically, is going to be running back and telling Rashida, telling Mimi what's going on, basically. And she's going to be mad at Stevie because she was supposed to be the only Latin artist. So basically, it's going to be some drama going on next episode, and it's going to get real. So we'll see. Anyways, please like and subscribe. It'll be greatly appreciated. My peace, my peoples. I'm out. Holla.